Hey guys, Silverwolf here. Today I'm going to be going over my Grand Arena from actually the 5v5 tournament from a few weeks ago. Just went through midterms and some other things, so I'm going to be a little late showing those, but I will get to them. So just going to jump into that. The opponent for today is going to be Crimson. So at the time of this video, he had not attacked yet, but he will end up being able to get through my Emperor Palpatine defense after one try, and my Bastila team he will not be able to get through. But we'll get to that in just a minute. So just looking at his account, he doesn't have anything too special out there. Let's see, go back a little bit. He had a good Darth Vader, but he did not have a special ability on Merciless Massacre, so he did not have the ability to really one-shot anything I had. Okay, so going over to look at the board here. Let's see. So, yeah, that's just a recap from a previous video. I did lose to another player because of Geonosians. Geonosians are always giving me fits. I hope I can find a good counter to them sometime. So, I put the Mandalorian squad on defense here. According to the record I'm looking at now, they did beat that. And then Palpatine, that team was able to get a defensive hold, and that is going to prove very important. And then back there I had a Bastila team. So his defenses were the Phoenix Squadron here and the Grand Admiral Thrawn-led team. So let me see which one I'm going to be going after first. Okay, we're going to be throwing in the bounty hunters on this one. So I'm just checking some speeds, seeing which leader I want to go with, and I'm going to choose Boba Fett because his contract is easier to get. In order to get the special abilities from the contract, you just need to defeat the first enemy that will attack you. Alright, so Django's going to go first. Start with some flame throwing, I think. Alright, Darth Maul does his thing. So I need to beat Admiral Piet to get those special abilities. And it looks like that's going to happen in just a minute. Get a taunt up from Bosk, so that they'll only attack him. And there's the contract trigger. Let's see. Big hit from Boba. Alright. And then Bosk is going to call in a mass swarm on Grand Admiral Thrawn. And this should do it for Thrawn right here in just a second. There we go. Knocked out Stormtrooper 2 for good measure. And a quick disintegrate from Mandalorian is going to finish this battle off. So 58 banners. So something important to note here is that in this one I wasn't really going for quick banner efficiency because I was able to get some defensive holds. It was not really important that I get the highest points on my wins, just that I won in general. Alright, so the next team I'm going to go after is going to be his Phoenix Squadron. And let's see what I'm going to use against that. Alright, I'm going to be using Imperial Troopers to get some speed advantage over the Phoenix so I can go quicker. Last character should be... Who's the last one going to be? Snowtrooper and then Stormtrooper. Okay. Alright, so jump into this. These battles are always a little messy because the Phoenix Squadron can take a hit, but it's a pretty guaranteed win every time. The other problem with Phoenix is that they counterattack a lot through Kanan's special ability, and with all those counterattacks, it's hard to get very good efficient banners. Okay, so the leader is out. Chopper should be just about done. Alright. Once you can get Piet to give the forced mark on Stormtrooper, that helps a lot. Because then the Phoenix Squadron is not taking banners away from the entire team. Okay, what am I going to do here? Okay, basic attack. But see, even if they take just a little bit of a hit against my troopers, their protection's going to go away a little bit, and that's enough to take away a banner. Now looking back on this, I probably should have put Range Trooper in for the protection recovery, but in hindsight, it's okay, and it's not going to be a huge deal. Alright. See, these battles always take a little bit because Phoenix Squadron can take so many hits, but they do always end in my favor one way or another. Just takes a little bit. Alright, and this one should be just about over. Go ahead and give a knockout blow to Zeb here. And there we go. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I'm going to be going over to do the fleets next, before the last player territory. Not really sure why, I probably just felt like it. So usually people in Grand Arena save their secondary fleet for defense. They want their best stuff for offense. And that's usually a good idea, because you want to get the most points. And that's definitely how you would get the most points. The problem with this then is that I come in with my high level offense, and it can pretty much beat anything anyone puts out. I like to use the Slave 1 with Vader, because every time they inflict target lock on someone, Big's X-Wing tanks, and it can absorb a lot of hits. It also gets up to 40 protection every time a target lock is initiated. So through that, I can keep my other ships from getting hit very much, and that can save a lot of efficiency banners. Okay. These battles usually don't last very long. I'm going to call in my TIE Bomber right now to clean stuff up. Actually, I'm not. See, if you don't use your reinforcements, you can get even more points that way. And in this case, I looked at the situation and realized that I didn't need another ship. So I will just take the points, and this should do it right here. Okay. And he did get a reinforcement off. I should have just attacked with Vader in hindsight, but it's okay. Okay. Anakin's just about done. And this is going to finish him off. Alright, so 62 banners, not super high efficiency, but definitely enough to get the job done. So then I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to take out this Scoundrel team, led by Mandalorian with IG-88, Greedo, Cara Dune, and Cad Bane. So I'm going to check the speeds quick, just to see what I can do with my Vader. And I can do a Vader solo here, but I will also need Tarkin, because the Tarkin lead gives Vader an extra 26 speed, and that usually is the difference between victory and someone else getting their turn first, which throws off the entire thing. So these guys didn't have much health, so I can just run them through basically. There we go. And he is dead. So yeah, their team didn't even get a strike off, and that was very helpful. So that's going to do it for this Grand Arena. Let me just go back over to the title photo. So just as a little bit of a recap, I was able to win overall 1,211 to 972. So in my next video, we'll be doing the third round of this Grand Arena week, and then after that I'll have one more week to catch up, and then I should be caught up after that. Alright, well, thanks for tuning around for this video, guys. Hopefully it wasn't too boring or anything like that, and I will definitely be putting up a new one soon. Thank you.